Welcome to The Breakdown, where we break down all the messed up movies. And where the heck has this movie been? The Seasoning House is a British horror film where a deaf and mute girl named Angel is forced to live in horrific conditions alongside other women after being taken from her family. But what happens when the ones who took you want to take you out? You know where to find this movie, but if you want to see what happens, including all the messed up parts, stay tuned for the breakdown. Cue the go on. The Seasoning House sounds like the name of a restaurant. Well, I know someone is immune to claustrophobia, and vulnerability can be sensed quickly as Angel, a mute and deaf girl, sees more horrified young women brought in like she once was. I bet you feel like a big, strong crime lord, huh? Telling the young women that they have nothing to believe in anymore. This is life now. Brutally showing the girls an example of what happens if they don't follow directions. Angel slowly becomes Victor, the boss, his favorite, treating her like an assistant while her peers have to suffer the evil visitors of this brothel. And her duty is to clean up and prepare the girls. Damn, that's a big ass rat. Imagine having to sleep every night remembering the day where it all went to hell. Not just for her, but her whole community. Women, men, and young people, soldiers laughing and giggling as Angel's sister is shot by a scarred soldier. To have to dream about that every night feels like a punishment she never deserved. Seeing some of the women have passed away is a sight she is used to. But one woman knows sign language. Somebody she can finally speak to and hopefully lock in with because we getting out of here. Thank goodness for the subtitles. But a new friend is Hope. She's quite adept at crawling through the house, making her way to her friend's room, but escape is impossible. Both Vanya and Angel reminisce, but oh no, Big Back's coming through. She felt that before you heard it. That next day, she prepares Vanya. The drugs help make things better, yet seeing Vanya with a horrible patron reminds her of her horrible father. Vanya cries because of the pain. She has a broken pelvis as a doctor smiles at her and calls her stock behind her back. Thank goodness she got them splinter cell feet. Victor, the owner, clearly has fallen in love with Angel, promising to take her away from this place one day, giving her a key to unlock all the doors and the women, gambling that she loves him back too much to escape. Clearly, a part of him wants to be done with all this, but something or someone is forcing him. And the next day, Vanya is to be prepared again, despite being in pain. Vanya makes Angel promise that she won't let them kill her, giving her the angel necklace she received from her sister. And yet one of the first things Victor told the women is that they'd be safe and taken care of. Soon though, some familiar patrons arrive. Goran and his squad. The same squad that is responsible for terrorizing the village and taking Angel. Victor doesn't seem to like them, or at least looks a little intimidated. Just seeing them is horrible for Angel. Ivan, the most physically imposing one, goes to Vanya's room and locks the door. Goran is the true mastermind behind all of this BS. It seems he is slowly convincing Victor that they will need to erase the existence of this place. And perhaps Victor is a snitch. But horribly, we have to see and witness Ivan with Vanya alongside Angel, and he slowly smothers her. Vanya did die in this terrible place, and Angel has had enough, striking Ivan over and over right through the cheek. Angel retrieves her necklace only to get back into a brawl, finishing Ivan off and escaping before the squad breaks in. The goddess of stealth has arrived. They hear her crawling through the vents and know exactly who to hunt down, shooting one other for no reason as Angel hides inside the building's walls. Angel, no way, you could have waited. Stop, they're right there. You gotta work on that stealth, girl. It must feel pretty stupid to get outplayed this much, huh? One of the squad crawls right in after her, apparently forgetting to use the gun he took with him when he's right behind her, and she grabs a brick and sends him down to his demise. Now, she's got a bigger knife and Goran's gun. Shucks, smoking her out is actually a good idea. Quit doing smart things. Victor himself takes out one of Goran's squad, lying that Angel did it. Now how are y'all just letting her escape peripherals like that? She escapes the building, running through the woods in a new hunting ground. The woods is a good place to lose a tail, but also to get lost, horribly landing on the remains of various people she worked with. The fact that the smell doesn't bother Victor anymore is awful. He finds Angel, promising not to hurt her if she gives him the knife. Well, that was a good idea. He holds her as a human shield as Goran sees Victor's betrayal. And while they are busy negotiating his survival, Angel stabs his foot, causing the gun to misfire and hit Goran's impressionable brother. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I'd rather die than end up like whatever you are. She took out your whole crew. It runs to a house, being let in by this kind woman who nurses her wounds, taking care of her like she took care of others. Feels like a brand new world until one terrible phone call. This woman, Lexi, just found out her husband died. Her husband was Ivan. They rustle and tumble, but Angel's too slippery, too battle-hardened to be wasting time with enabling wives, taking her out for good. She taps X to sprint toward a nearby factory, chased by Goran. Damn, you're all huge. Just beat his ass. Well, okay, thanks for the help, gentlemen. Protectors, right? But she's the greatest vent crawler on Earth, and I'm inspired by her determination despite terror. Goran follows right behind her, but I don't know, you're a little too big bag for this. Oh, you can't move? You gonna be stuck here forever? I can't think of a better resting place. This coward begs for help, and she stuffs a towel in his mouth to give him one good final memory to take to hell with him. She took out your whole crew. She sees a house in the distance belonging to the doctor. The movie ends as he closes the door. And yes, let's be truthful. This whole community let Victor keep his brothel. This doctor helped, so it could be a coin toss on whether the doctor will end up helping her or trying to silence her. But either way, I like her odds. This kind of grit survives anything. This was an easy movie to watch, quickest hour and 30 minutes of my life, and I had no idea this even existed until recently. It's always a treat to talk about horror movies that aren't from the United States, and I enjoyed that the setting of the movie was in the Balkans, right in the midst of one of Europe's worst conflicts, and that added a lot of tone to the movie. This is a war-torn area. I think the visual effects weren't too bad, and still very rough to watch. Most disturbing moment is the end of Vanya. She wanted to be with her mother again, like how Angel wanted to be with her sister. And it's that horrific treatment that inspires Angel to go full metal on everyone. A tragic end for a tragic character. Most enjoyable moment was seeing Goran get stuck. This devil was annoying, he was so evil. Plus, I liked how smug she looked, realizing she had nothing left to fear after surviving death inches away over and over. Outplayed. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more Spooky Rice. Thanks for watching. Spooky out.